has launched a legal action over its exclusion from the final prime ministerial debate on the BBC. Party leaders went to the Court of Session in Edinburgh to formally lodge papers in a bid to contest the decision not to include them in Thursday night's live programme. Well, our political correspondent Raymond Buchanan is at the Court of Session this lunchtime. So Raymond, what's the basis of the SNP's challenge?
Well, essentially, the party believes that the BBC has been unfair in not inviting an SNP representative to take part in Thursday night's prime ministerial debates. We saw earlier on this morning the party's deputy leader, Nicola Sturgeon, arrive here at the Court of Session to lodge those papers. A hearing on that point will begin here at around 2 o'clock. And the argument from the SNP's perspective is that the BBC, in terms of fairness, ought to invite the SNP, who are a major force in Scottish politics, to take part in these debates, to allow viewers and voters here in Scotland the opportunity to hear their point of view. The party say essentially these TV debates have become so high profile in this campaign, they've not only been part of it, they have essentially been the campaign itself. I think from the BBC's perspective, they'll explain that these are UK-wide debates and they decided who to invite on the basis of UK-wide share of the vote. And on that case, that is why we have seen the leaders of Labour, the Liberal Democrats and the Conservatives invited. They'll also point out that there are separate Scottish leaders' debates so that viewers and voters can hear a diverse range of political opinions.
And Raymond, what happens if the SNP wins this legal challenge?
Well, Jackie, as we stand now, there is a prospect that the court could, and I stress only could, tell the BBC not to broadcast this debate in Scotland. That is one of the options in front of the court if they decide to do that. As I say, the hearing beginning at 2 o'clock. We don't know when we'll get a result, but we expect it certainly before Thursday.
Thanks very much, Raymond. Well, children, transport and disability featured in the day's campaigning across